How does friction work in GED forces and motion? Imagine trying to slide a heavy box across the floor. No matter how hard you push, it doesn't glide smoothly. That's because friction is at work, stopping or slowing things down. Friction is a force that acts between two surfaces in contact. It always works in the opposite direction of movement or the effort to move an object. When you walk, your shoes grip the ground, preventing slipping. That grip is friction helping you stay steady. Friction is essential in everyday life, but it also plays a big role in science, especially in forces and motion. There are two main types of friction you need to know about. The first is static friction. This is the force that keeps an object from starting to move when you push on it. Think of pushing a heavy table. Static friction resists your push until the force is strong enough to overcome it. Once you push harder than static friction, the object begins to move. The second type is sliding friction. This happens when an object is already moving. For example, when you slide a book across a table, sliding friction slows it down. It turns some of the moving energy into heat, which is why rubbing your hands together warms them up. Friction depends on two things. First is the roughness of the surfaces in contact. Rougher surfaces create more friction because they grip each other more tightly. Smooth surfaces like glass create less friction. Second is how hard the surfaces press together. The heavier the object, the more force presses the surfaces together, increasing friction. For example, a heavy box on the floor has more friction than a light one. In real life, friction helps us do many things. It allows us to walk without slipping because our shoes grip the ground. It also helps us hold objects without dropping them. But friction can also make moving things harder. Pushing a heavy piece of furniture across a carpet takes more effort because of increased friction. In physics, friction is one of the forces studied in physical science. It affects how objects accelerate or slow down. Without friction, objects would keep moving forever once pushed. That's why forces are needed to start, stop, or change the speed of objects. Understanding how friction works helps explain many everyday actions and how machines operate. It's a simple but powerful force that shapes how things move around us every day.